him a good time because he came all the way down with y'all. I'm sure y'all put your hands together right now for Brother Roll Green.
Yes. Clap it up for Mika Jean. Clap it up for Jasmine. Wonderful show this evening. I'm a little offended though. I'm offended. I'm not from Springfield. I'm from Hartford, Connecticut. Let's get that. I work in Springfield though. You know, work for this well. That's why I'm so late. That's why we were so late tonight. I work for this welding company. I'm delivering, propane and oxygen to hospitals and all that. I've been up since 4 in the morning. Hop in the car, drove almost 2 hours to entertain y'all, man.
All right.
I took a shower while I was driving. I don't know how I did it, but I took a shower while I was driving, man. Now, when I do comedy shows, I love opening up to my favorite song. The DJ ain't have it, so I'm gonna just do it myself, okay? And if y'all know this song, I'm gonna need a choir in here, some choir folks, choir here. I need y'all to help me. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, whoa, whoa. Boom, 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 boom. You make me happy. No, the lyrics, so you know them. You're standing beside me. Oh, that sound beautiful. The choir sound great. And I say you care. I really love you. You should know it. I'm gonna I'm out of breath. You see the belly, you know what I'm saying? I lost some weight, but I still got a few more pounds to go. You know you're getting fat when you get tired from talking. You know you're getting big when you get out of breath from breathing. I be sleeping at night and I be scaring myself awake. It be feeling like somebody else in the room. It be like, Luke, I'm your father. I be breathing like Darth Vader. May the snows be with you. But there's an advantage of being a bigger guy because I feel like the bigger I am, the more I can do impersonations of famous big people. Y'all remember the Notorious B.I.G.? It was all a dream. I used to read. You can't do that impersonation unless you weigh 250 or better. Y'all remember the rapper Big Pun? In the late 90s, he had that song, it's so hard, yeah. It's hard for me to get out of bed in the morning. So I gotta use that song as my ringtone, as inspiration. Just to wake up. It'd be like this. You can catch me in a Chevy Ram 150. Got the grizzly lock to the sissy, pop the crazy door, $60 roll, is it bow, bow, bow. I just lost 100 pounds, I'm trying to live, I ain't going nowhere. This dude died the next day. So man, you can't do that impersonation unless you weigh 250 or better. Y'all know the comedian Lavelle Crawford? Yeah. You know, he lost a lot of weight because he had that gastric sleeve, the gastric bypass. And I recently heard him having a conversation of how he used to have a hard time at the airports because he was so big when before the surgery. It's Lavelle Crawford. Man, I'm broken down and lost all this breaking down, man. Normally when you go to the airport, you gotta go about 2 or 3 hours in advance. I was so big, I had to go 10 hours in advance. Then I finally get to the gate, you gotta put the right foot in, right foot out, right foot in, shake it all about. Then when I get on the airplane, I gotta get 2 seats in the middle, not on the wing. If I sit on the wing, The plane gonna be spinning. The plane gonna be spinning. The plane gonna be spinning. You can't do that impression unless you wait. Okay, I'm making sure y'all paying attention. I know it's a long night. Y'all 7 o'clock show. Did y'all take showers after work? Jesus. I'm just playing. I'm joking. It smells wonderful in here. I gotta stop watching the internet though. The internet be saying some crazy stuff, don't it? Internet be saying some crazy. I was on, one just looking, researching one of them like relationship groups, one of them like Kevin Samuels groups, and they were saying something crazy about married couples. It was like in a married couple, if one person like really let themselves go, that's not grounds for divorce. You know what I'm saying? For better or worse. But that person gonna have to give their partner a hall pass. That's crazy, right? I'm about 10 pounds away from having to give my lady a hall pass. It's a good thing we not married though. So I can still enjoy my donuts in peace. The contract has not been signed yet. The papers are still drying. I feel like if you're an American and you still get scammed by those people with the Indian accents over the phone, you deserve every bad thing that's gonna happen to you. That's like getting robbed by a Jezebel that's ugly. You knew for a fact her tooth was missing. You knew for a fact she had bad skin. And she still wound up with your cell phone charger and your passport. I'm not looking at you, you know what I'm saying? I'm just. I remember them Jezebels back in my day. Got my passport, my charger, and my bucket knife. That's why whenever like one of them telemarketers call me, the best way to get them off the phone? You gotta speak in a worse accent than what they have. Because I never owned a house in my life, but for some strange reason, they always trying to sell me some solar panels. They come like, hello, would you like to put solar panels on your house? And I'm like, hello! He's like, would you like to put solar panels on? Hello! Would you like to put hello? Then I notice he's getting frustrated, right? So I start speaking like my own made up languages like Hebrew, mixed with Urdu. I'm like, then he gets frustrated. He's stupid, learn English like every American who has the phone up with me, man. Imagine the irony of some dude that don't speak English that good, frustrated at the fact that I can't speak English that good. God bless America. It's the truth, man. Stepping it up in life, man. Got the full-time job. So finally got me some life insurance. Clap it up if you got some life insurance. I'm watching. You don't got no life insurance, that's messed up. You don't got no life insurance, that's messed up. Get your life insurance, man. You know what I mean? So Elon Musk make the nanotechnology to live forever. This is what we got to do to take care of our loved ones. And plus, like the good thing about life insurance is if you lived a pretty average, okay life, the only thing they're going to remember is that you're breaking them off for the policy. You know what I'm saying? They're going to forget the fact that you didn't want to always leave a little bit of toilet paper. Because you're breaking them off for the policy. They're going to forget the fact that they always catch you drinking directly out of the juice carton. Because you're breaking them off for the policy. And I'm happy that I got my policy, you know what I'm saying? Because before I got my life insurance, the only thing I was going to leave my family is my PlayStation. And I only got that many games. I got a real limited library. I got the game that come with the system. And it's the PlayStation 4. It's not even a new one. At least I can step my game up and get the latest console. Gotta step your game up in life. You can't stay stuck. That's why for the first time in 10 years, I got myself some new bed covers. I got myself some new sheets. Men don't care about having new sheets unless they got a woman. Only reason why he got new sheets because he got a woman. Only reason why new sheets he got a woman. The only reason why he got new sheets because he got a woman. We don't do it for the ladies. We do it for the guys. If it was not for these ladies, these men would ride the sheets until the wheels fell off. But you know, like the gas prices is real high. The tariffs is real. Where the Doge money at? He promised us $5,000 each. Trump lied, yo. Egg prices is still astronomical. I love omelets. And I like breakfast more than I like betting. So you know what I had to do? I got my sheets from the Dollar General. And if you know anything about those Dollar General sheets, they got a real low thread count. They're very, very coarse. It's like you laying inside a bowl of shredded meat. You need a pedicure just to get your bed comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because if you mix those corn feet with that shredded wheat bed, you're liable to cause a fire. I think that's how all the blazes got started in Los Angeles earlier last year. You know what I'm saying? Some dude hopped in the bed with no pedicure and a shredded wheat bed. Half of Hollywood is gone, half of Hollywood is in the blaze, man. Stepping my game up in life. I've been with my lady for the past 24 months. This is the most. This is the most faithful I've been in 10 months. I'm proud of myself. Joker! She'll stab me in my kneecaps, man. It's like when you with somebody like at least like a year, you know what I'm saying? You start to learn all the little idiosyncrasies, the things about them that bother you. Like I'm sure it's things about each other that bother you after a while, you know what I'm saying? Like me and my lady, we was on the verge of breaking up, man. And we almost had to let it go because it's like she loved me, you know, cooked for me, she's down for me, but she's not really skilled in the domestic area. My lady don't use no fabric softener on the laundry. My clothes be coming out all crunchy and stiff. I be feeling like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. And this gonna make black folks mad. She only used one dryer sheet for 2 loads of clothes. One dryer sheet for 2 loads. Black people use 7 dryer sheets for 1 pair of drawers. 7 dryer sheets for 1 pair of drawers. And she mixed the colors with the whites. I said, this is not the dream that Dr. King had in mind. When it comes to mixing my colors and whites, and very, very racist, I'm the Grand Wizard of washing. All my white beaters was pink. So when you look at my underwear drawer, I look like the biggest supporter of breast cancer awareness. But nah, I ain't gonna let it go, man. No, it's no way. I'm too old. I'm out of the game, man. I'm 47 years old. I'm not like old, but I'm like entry level old. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I just pay my fare to get into the club of being old. You know what I'm saying? When you're over 40, you paying your fare to get into the club of being old. You understand what I'm saying? When you're over 50, you like in the coat room of being old. You understand what I'm saying? When you're over 60, you're on the dance floor of being old. You know what I'm saying? When you're over 70, you're in the bathroom of being old. And when you're 80, 90 and above, you're in the elevator of the... It's like I'm getting like stuff starting to bother me. Like the older I get, like sounds start to sound like this fan is driving me crazy right now. But I need it because of my hot flashes. You understand what I'm saying? It's like sounds get louder. You know what I'm saying? Lights seem brighter. This is driving me nuts. Like, is it just me as you get older? Don't it seem like everybody got their high beams on at night? I don't know if it's a halogen light. Like everybody got their high beams on. See me behind the wheel, I'm a buster. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thug on the car. So if I feel like you got your high beams on, I'm flickering you. I'm flickering you so you can bring your lights down. I'm flickering you, bring the lights down, but then the lights get even brighter. That wasn't his high beams, just my eyeballs getting old, man. Starting to get real bothered by stuff. Like I'm really starting to hate CVS. Right? You feel me? I'm getting tired of CVS because it's like they always understaffed, right? You know, never have no product. They put everything behind the glass case. They put toothpaste behind the glass case. They put deodorant behind the glass case. They put condoms behind the glass case. I'm thinking to myself, since when did shoplifters get so sexually responsible? Like if you late for work and you gotta take a leak, or your lady is in labor, never stop at a CVS because you're gonna miss all those things, man. I just say you leave faith in the glass case, you push a button, boom. Nobody ever comes to the aisle. Nobody ever comes. There's like one 16-year-old girl running the entire store. And it's always an elderly woman at the front of the line with a Bible long list of coupons, holding up, like trying to get a discount and some Friskies, and this chick from the back goes, cat! She's like the Mother Teresa of feline. She's trying to feed all the slaves in the neighborhood, but you feel like she got charged too much. So she's trying to get the 16-year-old clerk, you know what I'm saying, to give her that discount. But that she's 6, she's not even old enough to be a manager. She don't got no power, but the old lady don't care. She still got to get her way. She's like, pardon? Pardon? In aisle 5, it says the Friskies are 4 for $5.99. They're trying to charge me $6.99. I need you to mark that down. And I need to make a Western Union to my grandson, Jimmy. I love my Jimmy. He needs the money. We would watch a lot of Charlie Chaplin movies. I told him that was my boyfriend. He didn't believe me. But I have the Polaroid. The Polaroid with a proof. He had such a beautiful mustache. He looked just like Scotty from the Whispers. That's what you're dealing with when you stop at a CVS. You're going to die of a bladder infection. You're going to get fired from the job. Your lady's going to have a baby on the front seat, all because you decided to stop at a CVS. 47 years old now. Can't believe I made it. Clap it up, 47. I'm happy I made it. Because a lot of times black people don't live that long. Especially black males. You see we outnumbered in here, you know what I'm saying? Because between diabetes, police brutality, child support, and the COVID vaccine, we are an endangered species. And as you get older, your priorities start to change. When I was young, I couldn't wait to go to the club. Now that I'm over 40, I get to the club, I can't wait to go to bed. Happy hour is sleeping time for me, man. You get strange injuries when you get older too, strange injuries. Like 2 weeks ago, I tore my ACL playing basketball in my dreams, man. I hit the game-winning shot, Wemby. Now I gotta take ice baths instead of bubble baths, using Ben Gay like it's lotion. Going on my day smelling like a hospital bed. Hospitally fresh. But I realized I was getting old when I realized I really do enjoy the taste of a pastrami Reuben. And for those that don't know, that's an old school sandwich with old school ingredients. It comes with Swiss cheese, Thousand Island, sauerkraut, that's convalescent cuisine. I have it every Thursday at 4 p.m. with a tapioca pudding and a yoo-hoo while watching the Golden Girls. I think Blanche is beautiful. And if they could bring her back to life, I would make her my boo-boo. Because Blanche got that boom, 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 boom. Thank you for being a friend. Help me out now. Travel around the world and oh, y'all sound wonderful. Your heart is true. Clap it up in the choir. The choir sound wonderful. Most audiences I do this, they be sounding terrible. They be off beat, off key. Like, feels good to have actual good singers with my jokes. I wanted to shut up and just let y'all keep singing. And if you no, I'm just playing. Blanche is beautiful. She's the reason why I love older women. I'm not talking 10 years older, I'm talking AARP. Because old ladies don't play no games, they iron your suits, read you a bedtime story, give you some of them soft, warm, oatmeal, raisin, cookies. You ain't never had cookies until you had grandma's soft, warm. I'm talking about food. I don't know what y'all thinking about. Oatmeal, raisin, cookies. I want to meet a lady so old if I get her pregnant by accident, she will give birth to a college graduate. That baby go from maternity to paternity immediately. Summa cum baby. Now, my lady's 47, I'm 47. She can still have children. I think I can still have kids, you know what I'm saying? Once we tie the knot and do it the right way in the Lord's house, it's probably not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't like mix elderly male DNA with elderly female DNA. You'll get elderly children. You know what I'm saying? Baby gonna come out crying like Joe Biden. Hey, me, show women. Hey, me, son. Let me slip your hair. It makes me feel so comfortable. Yeah. Baby gonna be born with a full head of hair, receded hairline, all his teeth, going gray, grays and everything. He gonna be talking like Morgan Freeman. And I was in the womb for 9 long months. The doctor put the forceps on my head and pulled me out and introduced me to the cold world. Don't be having no old babies, man. I'm gonna give y'all some history. Since I'm having fun with y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some history, right? We're in church, it's a little risque, but I'm gonna still do it, you know what I'm saying? Because, you'll see why. You know RuPaul, right? You better work. Yeah. RuPaul wasn't the only really tall, famous gay guy during the 90s. He wasn't the only real tall, and I know some of y'all gonna say Sylvester, but I think he died in the 80s. I ain't talking about him, right? And some of y'all gonna be thinking Dennis Rodman, right? He was out the theater, wedding dress on Sports Illustrated. He was already out the closet. It wasn't him. I know y'all wondering who it was, man. I knew it as soon as I saw his video. You know Montel Jordan? No. This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I'm feeling off. But that's not the reason why he was gay. That's not the reason why I thought he was gay. I have been singing for 40 years of my life, and one thing I've learned is that in order to get some of the notes out, you got to be a little bit extra zesty with your expressions. Like there was a band in the 80s called Ready for the World. Y'all remember them? And they had that one song, Let Me Love You Down. You know what I'm saying? Down, you know what I'm saying? Down. I couldn't get the note out. Down, unless my wrist wasn't back. Down, and my toes wasn't pointed. Y'all know y'all want to laugh. Stop playing. They had another song too. Oh, Sheila, let me love you too. Lady don't laugh at nothing. Love you too. Do nothing with the Jezebels. Love you too. Just out in the background. Love you too. I could not get the note out. Love you too. I couldn't mistake shirt. I could not get the note out. Love you too. I could not get the note out. That's my fingers was like, for the morning. That's not the part I realized he was gay. The part I realized he was gay was the part he was rapping. Because he was like, once upon a time in the 90s, so my family no money and life was real slow. And all they said was 6'8" he stood. And people go, I said, this dude got a husband because ain't no way in the world you might be thinking that you sitting in rhymes like that. I've been thinking to myself, what if that's a joke that takes me to the next level? You know? What if that's a joke that make me famous? What if that's a joke that put me in the game? I'm at the Barclays, I'm killing it. But Montel Jordan standing in the front of the audience, staring at me, furious. And then he confront me backstage. This dude is 6'8". He will whoop my behind. You was talking all that stuff. I'm looking over you like I'm looking over the balcony. You know how embarrassing it would be to get beat up by a dude that probably got a pink microphone and some bedazzled boots, and after he said, messing up. This is how we do it. Got him. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. That would be very, very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Parents in the building? Parents? No parents? Y'all all in denial of your children? Like, dang, you're tired of them kids. It's like, I'm tired of clapping for my kid. They ain't getting nothing. I'm going to just give you like a casual nod. Yeah, I got a couple of kids. Well, as far as I know, I don't have any children. As far as I know. And then like my mother always be getting on me, pressuring me. Talking about, Mo, when you going to make me some kids? Mo, when you going to make me some grandkids? I said, when you let me have company past 10 p.m. I can't afford rent in hotels. My mother's a hater. This is preposterous. And this is the thing, like, My mother recently got saved. My mother recently found Christ. So she's no longer fornicating. She's no longer doing funny business in the house. So she's not allowed to do funny business in the house. Nobody's allowed to do funny business in the house. And listen, boo, because my mother don't even go to church. My mother be sipping wine while watching YouTube sermons. You feel me? My mother be sipping wine while watching T.D. Jakes, Tony Evans, and Joe Osteen. And I'm like, Dad, Mom, why is you sipping wine while you watching church? Like, what you talking about? This is the blood of Christ. This is directly from the Bible. This is Ecclesiastes. This is the Passover. I said, Mom, I understand that, but you just a Pinot Grigio. It's the wrong color. Bad enough, it's not even the bottle of Pinot Grigio. It's the box Pinot Grigio. That Franzia, you know what I'm saying? With the plastic bag on the inside, the spigot on the outside. She's gonna run out of wine. Fill in her glass tomorrow. Only God is my judge. God is my only judge. That's the wine spigot sound. Drink responsibly. I do, I do need to have some children. I do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not trying to have the elderly children, so more than likely, once I get rich, I gotta have a side baby. My lady's going, she want to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? You saw the movie Fences? If Viola Davis could take care of Denzel baby, my lady could take care of my side baby, yo. And if I do, I gotta go to the motherland. I gotta go to Africa. I'm too light skinned. I'm trying to get my children more chocolate, get back to the roots. That's the first reason. But you know the main reason why I gotta go to Africa and have a child, a side baby with an African sister? The main reason? Because the infomercials in the 80s and the 90s and Sally Struthers told me it only costs 25 cents a day to raise a healthy African black baby, man. That's only $7.50 per month. I can afford that. I pay more for Disney Plus. And I don't even watch it. Just like how I'm not gonna watch that baby. Hey, my dad never watched me. I'm following in my father's footsteps, which happen to be not so big because he's only 5'6". He has very little shoes. This is my last one. I really, really enjoyed you guys. Clap it up for yourselves, man. I could have been here anywhere Friday night. I chose to be here, and I really appreciate it, man. Before I got my lady, I was very, very, very bitter, You know what I'm saying? I thought the world owed me everything. Watching a lot of, the Kevin Samuels videos, Andrew Tate and all that. And it just had my mind like real warped, man. You know what I'm saying? And I had this dating philosophy. You either adore me or ignore me. Nothing in between. So like my advice was, if I meet a lady, if she's not into me immediately, just let it go. Don't even deal with it, period. You know what I mean? But the problem with that, turn your phone off. The problem with that, you gotta give people a chance. You can't just write them off immediately just because they're not all into you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be single for the rest of your life, man. But you still gotta shoot your shot. You still gotta take a chance. And before I had my lady, that's exactly what I did. After a comedy show, I saw this beautiful chocolate sister, conservatively dressed, sipping on a martini, and I approached her gingerly and I asked her, I said, ma'am, I think you're gorgeous. I would love to take you out sometime. She was like, that's all well and good, but I just gave my life to Christ and I'll only be dealing with a preacher or a pastor. I said, you'll only be dealing with a preacher? She was like, yup. I said, you'll only be dealing with a pastor? She was like, yup. I said, well, you know what? You came in the right place. I was looking at you. You looking real beautiful, like a sexy chocolate Kim Kardashian. I'm going to take you to breakfast. I'm going to take you to lunch. I'm going to take you to dinner. I'm going to buy you those red shoes. That's the very set dress. Chanel perfume. The only stipulation, they got to go to the hotel and have some consolation. They were not yet married. So it's really fornication. When they have a baby, when you get pregnant, I'm going to get the Holy Ghost. And when I say ghost, I'm going to ghost literally. Because I'm not going to be in that child's life. My daddy wasn't there for me, so I'm not going to be there for that kid. I'm following in my father's footsteps. Yeah. That's my time. I appreciate every single last one of y'all. If y'all interested, 2K to the side. It is what it is. Everybody, Green. And Mika June got some merch as well. Bring it up, back up. Mika June, Mika June.
Y'all clap it up for Brother Roman. In your praise. Y'all enjoy it, Marlene? Listen, I got a thing I want to talk about. Who's the DJ? I didn't even know there was a DJ.
Me neither.
Who plays all that? Come on, DJ Circuit City. All right, I see you.